revenge.
Welcome, episode 3 with SquatchZone with yours truly.
For the second time.
For the second time, we were about 1 minute in and it crashed in us. God damn it! So we were talking about the library and how many goddamn doctorates you need to be a librarian or something.
Yeah, this is one of those things you don't really learn about until you're like an adult. That you need a degree in like library sciences, and like 15 different doctorates just to run one.
Christ, they probably know so much things that we don't know. There's probably like a secret type of mold on top of like the pages that like fester that make you fall asleep whenever you open it.
They're the keepers of the arcane knowledge.
The fucking lost library of Alexander. Was that what it's called?
The Library of Alexandria?
Alexandria, yeah.
It's the one that they burnt down that had like 50% of the world's information in it.
Lol, whatever.
I think about that sometimes. It's one of those moments in history where you think about what could have gone differently. Like, what if the library didn't burn down?
Dude, I don't know. I think we'd probably have like super plumbing by then. I think by now we'd all have bidets. Honestly, I swear to God, we would probably have bidets by now.
I was thinking we'd probably have the cure to cancer at this point, but yeah, sure, let's all get bidets.
No, dude,
from the
like
library.
Okay, you motherfucker. Sit down, get your booster seat. Get your booster seat, get your high chair, get your fucking turbo throttles, because I'm going to tell you a little bit of art history I kind of remember.
Bold words for someone who only took one semester of art history versus my one college semester.
I never took art history. I listened to it one time from a teacher. So, ancient civilizations, Mesopotamia, Atlantis, fucking the lost city of the Squatch, whatever you want to believe in.
All right.
A lot of things have been lost to time. Yes. And as you may know, there was this one civilization back then that was pretty far long ago. I think it was like right after the Mesopotamians. They had fucking plumbing. Yes, they had plumbing, and it predated modern plumbing. Crazy. And I don't know what the hell happened. I think a tsunami or something hit that town, or like it got washed away by like some natural disaster. But plumbing was just lost for like 1,000 years or something. I'm completely wrong. But
so you're telling me we could have had like modern plumbing like way sooner?
Yeah, no. This is our second iteration of plumbing for all we know. Plumbing was already invented, lost, and then reinvented.
So you're telling me we could rediscover plumbing, but there's like ancient metalsmithing techniques we cannot figure out how to replicate?
Dude, do you know how hard it is to mix nickel and copper?
We need the old school alchemists to come back to teach this stuff.
Dude, we're gonna need to have Festus here to help us out with this shit. Christ.
But like, okay, so imagine we got modern plumbing like way sooner. Could some plagues have been prevented if we had better sewage systems?
Dude, honestly, probably. But at the same time, no, there probably would have been a bunch of deaths because the first clog would have probably happened, and then the clog would have come undone, and then everyone had died because the massive clog spilled across the town like the molasses spill.
We're going down the rabbit hole of alternate history at this point.
Plumbing history, I'll say this.
Have you ever gone down that rabbit hole, the alternate history timelines?
No.
So it's basically just a bunch of people like picking like one certain event in history, like World War II or like the Vietnam War or whatever, and speculating about what the outcome would have been if those events ended differently.
Yeah, if the German man wasn't there, I probably would have been born. That's crazy.
And, like, there's, like, the more niche subjects of the alternate history timeline. Like, if 9/11 never happened, we wouldn't have had My Chemical Romance.
Oh, yeah, or Twilight.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had them or Twilight.
Or 50 Shades of Grey.
And Ellen DeGeneres would still have a TV show.
Oh yeah. Good times. Good times.
Okay, so with alternate history, what event do you think would have had to have not happened for us to not have Five Nights at Freddy's?
Wait, I could probably think of an answer. Let me use my brain. Rockefeller Pizzeria. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese, 1994. Fucking popularization of homegrown pizzas. All right. So, animatronics were a popular thing that originated from the automaton that came out sometime in the late 1800s, I assume. The
You're
first
going
one
back
that ever drew was,
far.
I think it was, well, no, I'm basing it off the movie Hugo, but it drew like, the man, like that movie, like the one with the bullet in his face, the man on the moon.
Well,
So
if we're
like,
talking like audio animatronics, I think Walt Disney pretty much cornered the market on that stuff.
no, hold on, scams. Okay, so hear me out. You know about
Oh
the
god.
automaton scams, right?
The automaton scams?
Okay,
No.
so automatons were like these little metal guys, and some of them could actually work. They were basically like those pianos that can like play themselves. It was basically just one big mechanism that could do something like draw a picture or something.
Like the most
Well,
complex Rube Goldberg machine
yeah, pretty
imaginable.
much. Well, one of the original automatons was a fortune teller. Or no, it wasn't a fortune teller. It was a thing that could play chess, like ye old chess. And it would always beat you, no matter fucking who you were. If you were the Grandmaster, if you were British, it would be went across the whole damn world on tour, basically, killing everyone. It was slaying pussy. It was going to town. Well, it turns out there was a little man underneath that pulling, pulleys and levers and shit down there. It was a big scam.
I figured that sounds way too funny to not have a little
It was
person
a
in
real
there.
thing, and then it got burnt down in a house fire. But
Was the guy inside?
it's like Michael. Oh shit! Oh fuck! We're going down another rabbit hole. I don't think anyone needs to know the context behind any of this show. We're just bullshitting today on this episode of the SquatchZone. Just cold open. We're just bullshitting.
Yeah, neither of us can come up with a theme for this episode, so we're just gonna talk about mac and cheese for a really long time now. What's your
But no,
favorite mac and cheese?
Velveeta, obviously, with lots of pepper.
I think my mom's macaroni is my favorite.
Is it like homemade or something, or is it like
Yes, it's homemade.
you can make that?
Unless she stole a recipe from a restaurant I haven't
Does
heard about
make mac
yet.
and cheese?
Can we talk about that? How my mom just like appropriates recipes for
Oh yeah,
herself.
isn't she like the fucking like reverse engineer of like pasta and like secret sauces?
Okay, yeah, so my mom does this thing for some reason where she'll steal recipes from restaurants and make her own version of it that
Yeah,
ends up tasting 10 times better than the actual restaurant.
has she done that for
'Cause
cane sauce though?
I don't think she has. She hasn't reverse engineered the formula yet.
I see. She'll need the stethoscope.
But like she does it to Cracker Barrel a lot for some reason. We don't even go to Cracker Barrel and she's stolen like two of their recipes already.
Shit, really?
Cuz
That's
like
like what, like the cheesy bread or whatever?
for Thanksgiving a lot she makes like this hash brown casserole and like for the longest time I thought she just made it up herself because it just
Oh,
showed up out of nowhere and tasted really really fucking good.
oh
So this
man.
past Thanksgiving I was like, "Hey mom, did you make this recipe?" And she was like, "Oh no, I got the recipe from Cracker Barrel." And I'm like, "What?"
Oh man, the fabled Cracker Barrel, the only thing you like on Thanksgiving,
And
and it's from
yeah, that's
Cracker
the
Barrel.
I don't like Thanksgiving food, like traditional Thanksgiving food. The hash brown casserole is the only thing I eat during Thanksgiving.
You know what? That's valid. Not everyone likes Thanksgiving food. Originally, I only ate the mashed potatoes because I thought the turkey was dry and the stuffing tasted like fucking monkey piss.
Uh, I I I
And then
don't
I
know
grew
what.
up.
Yeah, I don't know what my
Then I
problem
grew
is with
up.
like Thanksgiving food.
Okay, so I think one of the things that we deciphered was everyone makes Thanksgiving food differently.
Yeah,
And like I might try your thing and I might fucking hate it, but you might try mine and you might think it's the best damn thing in the world. Because like your
every
stuff, everyone
every
else's stuffing is weird and shit.
every Thanksgiving table is personalized.
Exactly. Fuck off. And then Wario comes out of the wall and eats your fucking Thanksgiving meal. Fuck. But what was I talking? Oh yeah, but
Thanksgiving.
like our fucking our stuffing has like saltwater chestnuts and like 18 flavors of bread and like a
You
ton of
still
chicken stock.
you still haven't explained to me what the hell saltwater chestnuts are. What the
You know what
hell
a
are
saltwater
those?
chestnut is?
What? No, what is that?
I don't really know how to describe it, but it tastes
I
like an
know.
It
I
tastes like
know.
a boiled potato. Like, you know when like you make mashed potatoes and you dice it and you put it in a thing? It tastes like an almost boiled baked potato. Or
I
like
know what
some
water chestnuts are. Is that the same thing but just with salt?
oh wait. Wait. No, that's what it is. I combine saltwater chestnuts and saltwater taffy together.
Yeah, because I know what water chestnuts are, but I've never heard of saltwater chestnuts.
I thought
I
you would
thought
have understood what I fucking meant.
I thought it was like the difference between like freshwater fish and saltwater
Oh
fish. Like,
my
are they grown in
fucking god,
different?
no.
Are they grown in different
No, it's
areas?
my fucking god, you you fucking dork.
I've eaten water
I'm so
chestnuts before,
hungry. I'm
but
so hungry in this bunker.
let's
I
go get some
want.
water chestnuts
That's all we have.
or saltwater chestnuts. Apparently,
I put salt on it. I'm so hungry. We're out of iodine. I'm gonna start
what do
getting
we?
malaria.
What do we even use the iodine for?
Oh no. Well, like, you know the old superstition, you spill the salt on the table and you have to throw it over your left shoulder. Well, I throw it all over my left shoulder because I spilled it.
I've never heard of that. What the hell is that?
All right, so in my house, we are a firm believer of superstitions. One of
Yeah.
these, traditions is if you knock over like a little thing of table salt, that's bad luck. So if you want to reverse the counter effects of bad luck, you pick it up with your right hand and you throw it over your left shoulder, like just a little quick spurt of it, and it will counteract the negative ion charged protoplasm, bad negative vibes.
If you really want to break the bad luck, just walk up to a mirror and just punch it as hard as you
Just
can until it
punch it
shatters
really fucking hard. It will counteract.
until it shatters into a million pieces. That's how you know the bad luck has been counterattacked.
Exactly, and if there's blood on your hand, well, you got to suck that
Even
up, or else
better.
it's bad luck
Even
in
better.
in Tijuana folklore.
Riddle me this, Batman. What's your superstitious beliefs?
Fucking, like there's a pole on the floor or like in the air or something. Everyone has to go around one side. You can't just have people splitting that pole. That's bad luck, motherfucker.
Whenever I see a penny on the ground, my Thea and my mom, or if I find money on the ground in general, my Thea and my mom always told me to, after you pick up the bill or coin up, you draw like a little cross with your finger on the spot where you found it.
No way!
Yeah,
Whoa! You're doing some
yeah.
You're doing some glyphs on the floor, man.
My Thea is always looking on the ground for stray pennies, and when she finds one, she draws a cross on the ground.
That's fucking powerful. Right on. Doing some glyphs and shit. Summoning more money for later on.
That's not glyphs and shit. They're just violently Catholic.
That is glyphs, though. The Catholics believe in glyphs. You know who we could use right now to talk about glyphs right now? I think I know the name. Starts with an S. Skylar. Hello. I know you're listening right now. Hey, take a look. Hey, get off your Team Fortress 2 right now and take a look at the screen. Hi, I'm waving it right now.
Quit playing Genshin Impact and
Quit
listen to
playing
the
Genshin
podcast.
Impact and take a look at us. Right now in the comments, I want you to go down below and give us a very, very thorough description of what a glyph is and who is right in this situation. If you do, you'll be on the next episode of SquatchZone. Okay, thank you. Anyways, and Velveeta mac and cheese is my favorite. So good.
I know, that's what we were talking about.
So good, so creamy, and I love pepper.
And it doesn't upset your stomach.
No, we actually have some in our pantry.
Did we ever talk about how we're both lactose intolerant, but we still consume dairy?
Oh yeah, I don't think we have.
Like, we're the lactose intolerant people who consume dairy on a regular basis.
Yeah, like every other lactose intolerant person, we're not unique. We're not quirky.
I'd be surprised if there was a lactose intolerant person who actually took it seriously.
I think. Well, I know. Our one friend who has a name that starts with a month. She actually drinks. Like the lactate. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're pretty serious in it, and also their one friend their one roommate friend, they're also lactose intolerant. There's 4 lactose intolerant friends in the group.
Well, is it actually like lactose intolerance, or are they
Yes,
just
it
allergic
is.
to dairy? Or
No, it's
because it's
just
like two.
lactose.
Okay, yeah, because dairy allergies and lactose intolerance are like two very different things.
Wait, really?
Because like with us, lactose intolerant, we just get like an upset stomach or whatever. But like
Uh-huh.
dairy allergies, it will kill you.
Hmm. Wait, actually,
That's
no.
what.
I have food allergies.
Yeah. Haha, nut boy, nut boy.
I sure am. Oh.
You stopped eating nuts regularly though, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was on this one program called OIT for anyone of you who are wondering. It's called Oral Immune Therapy. It's basically where you build up a tolerance. Like, if you guys remember the ride where that guy drank poison every day to, like, build up a tolerance, I basically did that, the same thing, but with peanuts, which I was very allergic to. I'd eat 8 peanuts a day for 5 years straight. And well, needless to say, the effects of that started to wear off, and I started having mini anaphylactics in my sleep. It was a very scary thing going to bed at night, knowing there was a 25% chance of you waking up not able to breathe. But yeah, that's nut allergies for you. And then I stopped, and now I'm happy.
Like even covered in chocolate, you hated having to eat those nuts every night.
I hated peanuts. The second I tried them, they were diabolical because I never grew up with them. I went like 16 years of my life without them, and then I realized they're just really oily pieces of wood.
If I'm being honest, you're not really missing out on a bunch of peanut stuff.
I know.
Peanut is like a mid tier snack food. Like it's not that great.
Yeah, but like almonds, even though I can't eat those, people tell me that's where it's at.
I think I'd rate almonds like below or on the same level as peanuts. Actually,
Then
like
what's your top
all
tier nut?
all nuts in general are really mid. Like they're nothing
Yeah,
special.
dude, they're
But
fucking
like
lame.
I think cashew is my top nut. You can't go wrong with a cashew.
Fucking cashew. Oh my
I
god.
love cashews.
I've never tried them, so I wouldn't fucking know. Fun thing is, I'm actually growing out of my nut allergies for the most part.
For the most part.
Well, okay, so we're not really sure, but whenever you get like a blood test, it shows basically a scale of 1 to 100. Like, if you're like, my nuts used to be over like 100. They were so high they could not even be measured. I
You
think they're
went off
around
the
like
charts.
an 8 right now after the whole OIT and stuff. Like, you shouldn't really have any number. Your number should be 0. That means you're not allergic to anything. So any number means you're allergic to something, or sensitive at least. And for the most part, like almonds and like pecans are like 0.16, I think.
Is
And
that
that's what.
still like a is that
Well,
still a
no, I
bad
can.
number to
Well, the
have?
thing is, I think like my sesame seed allergy is like 0.8, but I can still eat it.
Oh.
Weird, huh? I
So
just kind
there's
of
a
gotta go and take the plunge and actually try one of them to see if I'm.
there's the possibility that you could eat pecan and whatever the other one was.
Yeah, yeah. But
Like,
like,
okay, so like if you want to actually try it, are you gonna have to do the same thing you did with the sesame, where you just like eat a shitload of them throughout the
yeah,
day?
like gradual doses over the course of like an 8-hour day. It sucks, but like seriously, it's kind of the way you kind of gotta do it. Cause like, oh fuck, one of the ways I could do it, I don't really feel this daring, but I could just go sit in the hospital waiting room and take a bite of an almond, see what happens, and if something does happen, they'll be there to help me.
How did you even figure out that? How did you and your doctors figure out that that your sesame allergy was going down?
I don't really know. Well, the blood tests like change over time and they go down a lot. And the thing is, we never really tested that often. One time I had like a reaction, like, plucked my skin, and a big bump came up, and I was like, well, I guess I can't eat that now. Went like 5 years without eating them. No, like more like 8 years. And I was like, let me try it. Let me see what my numbers are. And they're like, yeah, you could actually, try them. I was like, oh, okay. Because the thing is, like, sesame seeds are like in a whole lot more foods than like peanuts.
Yeah,
Like, peanuts are more like savory stuff. You ain't gonna be finding a nut in your burger.
yeah.
But you are gonna find a sesame seed on that bun, bitch. Anyways,
It's still really weird how fast food restaurants put the sesame seed on the bun.
and I hate to
Like,
admit it, after all this time of despising and making so many jokes about sesame seed, for me to eat them, but I like buns with sesame seed on it, like a bit more
That's
than regular buns.
that's interesting coming from you because I like it's one of those things where like you take it for granted because like I've never had to think twice about the seed on on a bun.
Right. I don't know. I don't think it's the seed, but like I think the buns with the seeds like are made differently, and those are the buns I've never tried before. And like I think those buns are good.
Yeah, I really don't think one way or the other about them. Like I
Yeah.
if a bun has seed, all right. If a bun doesn't have seed, all right.
Yeah. It's a whole different lifestyle to think, like, because you can just like, go to the mall, like, look at that place over there. It looks all right. I'm hungry, and then go eat it. But for me, I gotta do some calculations. I gotta whip out the calculator. I gotta whip up the
Yeah,
allergen menus if they have
it is.
one.
It is so interesting talking to you about food because you bring up stuff that I would not have to think twice about if I go out to eat.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's interesting.
I remember when that one time we were going to like a Burger King or a McDonald's or something, and you had to look up the nutrition facts on the school computer really quick before we left the library.
Yeah, no, because like for sesame seeds, like if you're going to a pizza place, they're not gonna have a fucking like peanut inside the pizza, but like a sesame seed, dude. One time I looked on the allergen menu for like a pizza place. We got some damn mozzarella sticks. Sesame seeds on the mozzarella sticks. Can you fucking believe that?
Sesame seeds
Seed
on
on the stick.
mozzarella?
Seed on the stick.
And like even if it's a dish that doesn't have either of those, like it doesn't have peanut or sesame, there's still cross contamination chances.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the scary part, because like cross contamination, that's a big thing, you know.
And like isn't like for some places like they aren't required to tell
Oh,
you
dude, it's not really required to have an allergen menu. Dude, it's not even
like it
required to put sesame seeds as like the top allergens on the thing. Like, it's
really
not really
like
a problem now, but it was.
like in the big print thing where it
Yeah,
tells you
you
what
have
the
it did.
allergens are.
Like I'm pretty good at just looking over ingredients now. Like I can skim like really well. Even on shampoos and stuff now, I can like read those ingredients now because they have a lot of nuts inside of those shampoos. You know, like almond shells. Those are pretty
Oh
big.
yeah,
It's a
like
weird
the
life.
like the shea butter body washes and
Yeah, cocoa
stuff.
butter and shea.
Yeah, honestly, I have to stay away from those body washes too because like shea butter and stuff, I have a big problem with acne and those body washes can cause acne a lot.
No way.
Yeah, so I try to like if I see shea butter as an ingredient, I'm out. I dip out.
Oh my god, that's interesting.
And
Speaking of
my mom,
reactions and stuff and like bumps,
yeah.
I got a. All right, fellas, I'm here to make an announcement. I got it. I finally got it, fellas. I got my dream watch. It's called the Casio CMD-40. Now,
Oh my god.
so
Your super future spy watch.
this watch came out in 1994, released by Casio Japan. It is a Casio calculator watch, but with a special feature. It is a TV remote. You can turn on the TV, off the volume, and the channels. And if you're feeling real spicy for the occasion and want to impress your wife or
On the
kids,
moon with that.
and I have to wear a medical brace. I'm good with stainless steel, but not nickel like other metals along my, wrist. So I got this new watch. Very nice, rubber strap. And but the one little thing is the little clasp on it is made of metal. I didn't think too much of it because the whole it's just one tiny piece of metal. But I woke up this morning, my wrist was itchy, and there's now a million bumps all over my wrist from the little tiny clasp.
I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. God just will not throw you a bone.
Fuck no. I got lucky
He
with the
ga-
watch though. That thing is worth $200.
he gave you like 15 different allergies, but he gave you a Casio watch to make up for it.
And cubes.
And cubes.
And cubes. I had a great week. Hold on, let me send you the photo of what my fucking arm looks like.
Oh my god, you of the reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks painful.
It is. There's my cue ball behind it. I'm not gonna be
those
putting
look
that in the SquatchZone episode. It looks bad, but
those look like mosquito bites. Oh
like a
my
million of
god.
them.
Or like
Sucks just from that. Let me. Oh my god. Yeah, let me show you
uh,
just the little tiny piece of metal that like was causing it on my
oh,
watch.
they kind of look like fire ant bites the way they're all close
It
together.
feels like it. Luckily, the back of the watch is stainless steel, which I'm all good with. I'm
So, do you
very
have to
thankful for that.
so can you just replace the clasp or do you have to replace the whole strap with
I
it?
have to replace the whole strap.
Oh my god.
It's a specific strap, but luckily I just ordered one today. 14
Oh my
bones from eBay.
that tiny little clasp.
Crazy, huh? What a fucking bone. And it's itchy.
Listen, you were too happy with getting the watch on eBay, so there had to be some
It was
consequences.
from Turkey. I got that Turkish man in me now. I'm gonna be able to flip ice cream around and shit real crazy.
Every time we bring up the Turkish man, I always have the
Turkish man.
flashback to you. Yeah,
Turkish
you
man.
have
Turkish man.
having
Fuck, man.
the
Don't
mental
bring that shit up.
breakdown over it.
Fuck. So, one of our friends, Lai, she's pretty cool. Sophia's best friend, also my best friend. She likes to do this thing whenever she hands us something. She likes to flip it out of the way or something real crazy. Like, if you guys have ever seen those, Turkish ice cream men who have like the ice cream and they like flip the ice cream in the air and they take your cone, they fuck you in the ass and do a little dance and they give you the ice
She
cream
like
again.
she likes to fake us out,
Yeah, she
basically.
psychs us.
She jukes us.
Well, one day, what would you like to tell this part?
So we were all hanging out, and I was she handing you the TV remote, I
It
think,
was something.
or your phone or
I think it
something.
was my phone.
She was handing him something, and like she did her thing. She juked him out, and then he just started screaming Turkish man," over and over, and he curled up fetal position on the couch and threw a pillow over his head and just screamed Turkish man through the muffling.
I don't remember that part, but sounds about right. I probably blacked out during it.
The spirit of the Turkish man himself possessed your mind and wreaked havoc.
Fuck, man. I will meet the Turkish man one day, and I will take his ice cream.
Like when he does the big scoop and like the whole container of ice cream comes
No,
out,
have
you
you seen
grab it
that
with
video
your
of the
bare
guy
hand.
fucking taking the big scoop? No, wait, seriously, have you not seen the video?
No?
Oh my god, I gotta send you it. So this guy was prepared. This guy knew his tricks. He brought a spare cone. Yeah,
No
a,
way.
a fucking spare cone. And like when he took out the so when the Turkish man takes out the big ice cream, he literally pulls out the entire like gallon of like ice cream from the thing, like, and puts
He
it on your
pulls
cone,
out
like, haha, look, you're
he
getting the
pulls out
big
the
ice cream.
entire he pulls out the entire rectangle like from the
Yeah,
metal box.
the entire cylinder and like slaps it on your cone. It's like, haha, no
Yeah.
ice cream for you. Well, this guy came prepared. He was ready, and he whipped out the second cone and he just grabbed the entire thing of ice cream and like ran for it.
he
Oh man, I really hope I
outsmarted
can find this.
he outsmarted the Turkish man?
He might have been Turkish himself, for all we know.
Oh my god, that makes sense.
It was impressive. Hold on, let me ask my friend Lai if she has it.
It that I don't know why, but that has the same energy as that other video Lai wanted to send me of the guy melting down the Yves Saint Laurent ring to make the exact same Yves Saint Laurent ring.
Wait, fucking what?
Has she not told you about that?
No.
this has become her white whale because like she told me that she saw a video on Instagram of a guy melting down a ring into like liquid gold, but then he used it to make an exact same version of the ring that he
Oh
melted
my,
down.
was it like in need of restoration or something, or?
No, he just did it. And she tells me that it's real, but she has not been able to find it
I know that feeling.
because Instagram did the thing where it refreshes before you can save it.
I know that feeling. It's the worst feeling. You guys never fucking believe me on my antics. I
But
told you
like
that Lunchable commercial is real where they put Pop Rocks on the pizza. Yes, it is real for all you viewers out there. There is a Lunchables promotion that came out in 2008. Um,
but
that
like
you
the
basically
thing
put
with
fizzy rocks on top of
the
your fucking Lunchables pizza and ate it.
like the thing with the ring video is that it cracks me the fuck up whenever I think about it because it's just a guy melting down a ring to make the exact same ring, and
And
I really want to see that.
I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but like I don't think anyone will ever actually find that video. It is so niche and specific. I think only Instagram will have to bring it to you.
It's like the guy I showed you with the molcajete who breaks down food to make the exact
Yeah.
same food.
Oh my god, yeah. One of the scariest things is so Instagram has this new thing with Reels, as you may know, that basically just shows you anyone reel. Anyone's reel will be on there. You can find anyone's fucking. You will probably find our SquatchZone Instagram reel, which is actually on our Instagram at the SquatchZone on Instagram. Please follow us on there for updates and more. But you could find anyone's post, whether they have 1 like or 100,000 likes. And the scary thing is, those things are unironically sometimes really fucking funny. But like, if you lose that video, you are never finding that again.
Yeah.
You will never find that video again. If it has 1 like and it came from like a little like lad in Delaware, you will never find that video again.
Isn't that how I found that one video of the guy in the bedroom where it was all dark?
No, I think that was a popular one. I saw it like on a meme page one time.
Uh,
Oh,
I
I found the Turkish man video. Well, Lai sent it to me.
um yeah, like I haven't had the unfortunate misery of accidentally losing an Instagram video, but I'm dreading the day it does happen.
I'm terrified. Like one time I actually like screamed out loud when I accidentally refreshed something, but I luckily liked the video at like the last second. I was like, no! Oh, thank God.
Okay, that's another thing too. Instagram is making it increasingly harder and harder to find posts you've liked too.
Exactly. You have to like go on a damn Brennan Fraser National Treasure hunt
You have
to
to fill
find
out
your
like
damn likes.
you have to fill out a 15-page survey just to get to your own likes.
God, what a world we lived in. The likes used to be our original saved post before you youngsters came along.
Okay,
For one viewer.
as much of the dumpster fire Instagram is, I will give it credit for having a really good save post system. A lot
Okay, yeah, the saved
of
post system's dope.
okay, cause like, but like other websites are charging for it, and it's really, really stupid.
There is no way they're doing that.
Because Tumblr, like you know Tumblr, they're always
Yeah,
trying to figure out ways to monetize the website that always fails.
yeah, of course. Get
I
rid of
think
the
with
porn.
Tumblr Premium you can save posts, but I don't know if you can organize them or not into like
Oh
folders
my
and stuff.
god.
I know on
People are.
Twitter you can I know on Twitter you can save tweets, but you can't organize them into folders. You have to pay for that.
Oh my god, what a world.
Yeah, the Tumblr letting us create folders to save our posts into is something that we take for granted because when
That
you
is
go on other websites, you're not getting that luxury.
Oh my god, Instagram's luxurious. It may be shitty, press your photos down, and the message system might be horrible, but you can save
It
posts.
it's so weird because they suck at every other aspect of social media, but the save post that's fire.
It's weird because like I feel like only you guys are like the only people like regularly who use Instagram I know. Because like I have coworkers and shit. I'm like, hey, you got like an Instagram app? Yeah. I'm like, okay, but like I don't know. I feel like Instagram for like most people I meet, like besides you guys, are basically just to post pictures, to brag about your life and shit.
I The only reason I used Instagram regularly is because all of us use it and we don't
Yeah,
want to make the move to Discord.
dude, same here. But at the same time, I also like having memes to send you.
Yeah, Discord.
I think the move between Snapchat and Instagram. Well, Snapchat's for fucking nerds nowadays. I'm sorry to the people, the one person who might be listening to this who has Snapchat, but it's for nerds.
Yeah, the only reason I used Snapchat was because of Live, but
Yeah, so
our
our
streak
streak.
broke.
Yeah, our streak fucking broke.
Does
Same
anyone
here.
use does anyone even do streaks anymore? I'm really curious about that.
I'm really curious too. I want to meet like the one surviving person with like a bazillion streak and who has like a quadrillion snap score. It's always interesting like adding someone on Snapchat and you see their snap score is like a million. I'm like, how many? What have you done? Who have you talked to?
Okay, I never learned what that was. What is a snap score?
It's the amount of like snaps you receive and send, and it basically
Really?
builds up a score like a gamer score on Xbox.
Who has the highest snap score ever?
I don't want to know. Probably some girl named Stacy who goes to a nice upper class college,
American high school, America.
who's blonde and wears leggings. I had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah, what do teenage girls wear?
Oh, what are girls again? It's interesting because all my friends are pretty much girls.
Yes.
Very interesting. Hey, welcome to the SquatchZone. Bigfoot, you want to come on over? Please. Please. I'm so lonely. Anyways, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't mind. Girls are cool. We talk about farts and shit.
But girls don't fart though.
Yeah, we talk about the concept of farting. The principles, you know.
Do you remember
Like
that
anything
video?
were possible if you guys had the fart gland.
Do you remember the photo of like the toilet, but there was like a flower petal in it, and it was like
Yeah.
girl poop?
Yeah, I fucking love that. My mom was always like, no matter how fucking popular or famous you are, everyone's shit smells the same. It's petals. I fucking love that phrase. It's like, oh, I bet your shit smells like rose petals with the way you're acting. What a zinger. I need to whip out more zingers. Like, alright, so I work in customer service, you know. And it's like, I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. I will tell the customers that they're putting crack in their coffee. I do
What?
not care. Okay, so there's a coffee place called Dutch Bros, and a lot of people drink it. And
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, they must be putting crack in this shit. I don't know why I said to a customer yesterday, but I was like, oh man, I hate that stuff. It smells like shit. I don't know why.
You just say the most out of pocket stuff to your customers and to us.
I don't mind. It gets me the good survey reviews. I can go one
And
moment from like being like just talking about bullshit to like giving genuine life advice to someone.
it gets you good customer reviews and the tips.
I don't get tips.
I thought you did.
I got like all right. So I only get tips like for drive up, and I
Yeah,
don't think you're really allowed to accept those. But like
yeah,
they're handed to you, and you know I say
yeah.
no, and they say yes, and I say okay.
Just take it
You have to
really,
deny
really.
them first. That's the rule.
Oh, you have to deny it first, and then you can take it.
Yeah. But yeah, I made a whole $8 off of tips, and not gonna lie, I feel ungodly proud of myself. Even though
They
it's
even
eight
pay you.
schmeckles.
Do they pay you a livable wage for you not to take tips?
We get paid the same as McDonald's now.
That's the question you gotta ask yourself. If you're working for a company who doesn't allow you to take tips, but also doesn't
Yeah.
but also doesn't pay you a livable wage,
I don't
what's the
get
worst of
that.
two evils?
I don't get why tips are like going out of style. Starbucks. Fucking where's the tip jar anymore?
There's a lot of reasons for that from both sides of the argument
Why
because
not? Where'd it
a lot
go?
of
Where you been?
a lot of customers are annoyed that they're the ones who have to pay a living salary, which understandable, honestly. It should be the employers who pay, but like there's a bunch of people getting they're missing the point of the message basically.
Of having a
Like
tip jar there?
yeah, they think it's the employee's fault for not being paid a wage for some reason when it's not
I
their fault.
yeah, I always thought the tip jar was like just a jar that sat there that you kind of forgot about until someone Because like I'm never expecting people to give me money,
When I
but
was
they're
younger,
like, "Hey, kiddo, you dropped this $2." I'm like, "What? Oh my god, sir, let me get in your car and give you a high five." It's like, holy hell.
when I was younger, I always just saw the tip jar as just something they could decorate with silly pictures and
I
stuff.
love that. They drew
I
like
didn't
little
know there.
smiles on it.
Well, no, because like it was always covered with paper and stuff, so I never knew there was money in there,
The
and I
secret
couldn't
doubloons.
and I couldn't read either. So I was like, "What the hell? Just a jar covered with pictures? All right, I can roll with that."
I just loved looking in the money. It's interesting because like some stores, I was just like I never really saw tip jars, but I always saw donation like another one right to the children with cancer.
The ones where you like push a coin in and it goes through
Yeah,
like a
and
loop
I
de loop
loved
of
and hated
horrors.
those because I loved looking inside of them. And sometimes you'd see a rare coin inside.
A rare coin,
Yeah, like a wheat penny.
like a Sacagawea dollar.
Yeah, like a Sacagawea dollar or like a quarter from 1892. It's like, damn, I want that, but I
When
can't.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
1482 with this Native American
The
doubloon.
blue.
Good rhyme.
um. Goddamn. What was I gonna say? Oh, do you remember those take a penny, leave a penny things they'd have at the gas stations?
Yo, epic fail. Yes.
I. What was the point of those? I always thought those were so weird.
Okay, so take a penny and leave a penny. It took me a long time to learn it. So it's a rare occurrence, but it does happen. It's happened to me 2 times before. Take a penny and leave a penny is if you're ever short on a penny for like a purchase, like oh shit, you're a penny short, or you're like 10 cents short. No worries, you can grab a penny from the thing right there. It's a penny from another person for someone who might need it, like for a purchase like that. If you're like a cent or 10 short.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what the point of that was?
that's the point.
What, so do you have to like come back the next day to put a penny back in there?
No, you have to spit into it, but it's like a little spittoon. Go.
It deters people from taking a penny and make sure they bring
Yeah,
their
once
own
the spit
change.
dries, you can take it. But yeah, no, it's basically just oh shit, you're a penny short. I'll just grab a penny or a dime from the fucking take a penny, leave a penny. Yo, epic fail.
So it's the community bank at the gas
Yeah,
station.
pretty much. It's a penny or a dime or whatever the hell they leave in it. It's like,
I,
oh,
f-
here's your change, and then you can just like throw your coins into it if you want.
I feel like that's evidence for the fact that we need to abolish the penny now in the
I
United
know.
States.
But then what if something's like 1.99?
Steven, if we get rid of the penny, a bunch of prices are probably going to be like zeros and fives.
Wait, you're right.
Because like if they make an item like $1.99, where are they going to get the 9 cents from?
That's true. That is
Like,
true.
because we're
Tax
only
is
going to
like
have
point out here.
because we're only going to have nickels, dimes, and quarters. Where are we going to get that single cent if the
Dude, you're a
penny doesn't exist?
genius. Oh man, I like pennies. I'm sure I'll find them on the floor the rest of my life, even if they've removed them. I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
think of it this way too. If we get rid of the penny, all those wheat pennies you and live find are going to be way more valuable.
Dude, and I'll be able to sell them for like 12
Two
pennies on the market.
cents.
Dude, you're right. Dude, take a penny, leave a penny, yo.
Yo, epic
Epic
fails.
fail.
Okay, speaking of gas stations, did you ever hear about that epidemic of gas stations just selling salvia to just anyone who
What
walked
the hell
in?
is that?
It was like, I don't remember if it was salvia or ayahuasca or whatever,
I
but
don't know what
like,
either of that is.
they're like psychedelic drugs basically, but
No, but I
like,
always saw the penis pills.
penis pills, what?
Yeah, like Viagra. Well, off brand.
They just sell that stuff in the gas stations?
My gas station does.
Is it the liquor store that we drive by whenever we
Yeah.
go to your house? Really?
Yeah, RZs. I love that gas station, but yeah, no, they have the for the register. And they're really bizarre looking. They look like fucking Super Nintendo like box art. It's
Are
like
they
a tiger and someone punching a fucking dragon and shit.
Are they expensive?
$20.
Oh, I would not trust those.
I would not either.
Because like
Dude,
Viagra's like what, 60 a pill?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me look this up. How much does
Number
Viagra cost per
15.
pill?
It didn't go down after 24 hours. No, seriously, that's a warning. If your
Yeah,
erection lasts for 24 hours or more, please seek medical help.
I thought it was 4 hours.
Fuck me. Christ, I don't know.
The lowest good RX price for the most common version of generic Viagra is around $15.90.
Huh.
Wait, 98% off the average retail price of $1,105.57.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
Damn, there's economics here, baby.
Okay, the consensus I'm seeing is like $20 a pill.
That is bizarre. Well, they're mainly for old people. They got savings. That's sad.
Just imagine some old guy spending his 401k pension on Viagra pills.
Yeah, it's one way to get your kicks.
I thought you were gonna say that's gonna be you one day.
I know! I'm potent.
I'm potent, I swear.
I'm potent. I'm fertile. I'm
I
fertile.
was gonna I was gonna say fertile, but I realized that was the wrong word at the last second.
I'm plump. We were going off the deep end on this episode. We were just fucking swearing.
Liable.
We're just like the Cowboy Bebop remake. Extra swearing, extra sexual innuendos.
Remake had so much sex in it. Why was there so much?
I don't know. There was so much swearing. They said there was a part where fucking Spike Spiegel said "the fuck," and I was like, "The fuck." I hated that shit.
Dude, if you think there's a lot of sex in it, you have to watch the episode where they had a dominatrix on there.
I don't wanna. I already saw episode 8.
Can we watch the entire live action together over Discord or something?
Dude, I'd actually love that.
Because I really need to see your reaction to some of these episodes. They are so out there.
I don't know how to feel about the show, but I'd love to watch it with someone. Because this show made me feel emotions. Like,
Keep
when I
in
watched Cowboy
mind,
Bebop, I was like, if I showed this to my dad, he would be like, this is a cool show. Instead of being like, yo, is this like a cartoon anime or something?
yeah.
Like, well, my pa already likes anime, so I'm sure he'd like the show.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I like the part when that one Spiegel guy, Steven Spiegel, came on and started doing scissor kicks. My dad was in karate. I think he'd like it.
Oh yeah, he probably would.
He was a black belt. He
Cause
is a black
like,
belt.
cause like a lot of like Spike's motivations and stuff, he was like heavily inspired by Bruce Lee. Like that's like
No way.
someone he looked up. Yeah.
I love the part that you can just get his ass kicked half the time.
They're not afraid to show you that Spike will get his ass kicked.
Yeah, by the end of every other episode, band-aids.
Especially in the movie too. Did you see how Vincent kicked his ass?
Dude, he gripped him by the fucking chest with his fingertips. His tips.
Do you remember in the Eiffel Tower where he punched him in the stomach so hard that like spittle came out of his mouth?
I saw that. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, did you just drink that water or something? That is genuinely fucking horrifying that it made spit come out. Because, like, spit. Come on, you usually see blood come out of a mouth, but not spit.
It's weird that Vincent already grabbed him in the train scene where he threw him out the window. He like grabbed him by the face and just threw him out. It's weird that happened to Spike twice.
Who's the first person?
The vicious at the church.
Oh yeah, good episode. Man, they always go for the face.
They
think
always
it's so much hand strength.
Yeah, they always grab him by the face and throw him out a glass window.
Shut the fuck up, you're not wrong.
Why did they do that twice?
I don't know.
And how did he survive both times?
Why was Vicious British in this live action? I don't get that.
Oh my god, wait. The episode you were watching was Vicious in it?
Yes, he was.
Okay,
It was basically the episode where he took down the
Please tell me that I'm not crazy when I'm saying that it looks like he's wearing a Party City wig.
No, you're not wrong. He looks so fucking goofy.
It's like the first time I saw Vicious, I was like, who the hell is
Vicious is not
this?
scary.
He's not
He's
scary.
he's someone's attempt at a quirky, scary OC.
He is so pathetic in the live action.
I do not like him. Vicious was a character who only showed up in around 4 episodes and was scary in all 4 of them.
Yeah. Wait,
The
he
one
did.
I saw in this one episode was just some goofball wearing a fucking Spirit Halloween wig.
I oh my god, they botched up Vicious's character so much in the
I
live
really don't know how to
action.
feel about this show.
The live action?
The live action. The original series was very memorable. I bought a shirt on
Yeah.
Roblox for
Oh my god, dude, if you didn't like Vicious, I feel like you're going to hate Julia. They
I saw a
really
little bit of her. She was just his wife or something, right?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send a photo to the chat, and we're gonna wait a few seconds before I send it. Just get all the jitters out of us. I want you to. You know what? I'll put this into the episode too, just for everyone to get a nice nice little bit of emotion going. All right, let's go.
Uh, good.
Thoughts? Thoughts?
good, good,
Comments?
good,
Ideas?
good job, Steven.
Thank you.
The hair. It's the hair that took me out.
What about it? It's on green.
Yeah, it doesn't match the outfit.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret.
Huh?
That's my avatar.
I know.
I saw the outfit was for sale, and I was like, okay, I'll buy it.
He looked like a Lego.
I know. What, did you want me to make him lanky? I can make him lanky.
Yeah, can't you give him like normal like Lego arms?
I can. So I'm a bit of a Roblox player. Not ashamed to admit it. It's a fun game. You just gotta know where to look. And there's a few people that people like to refer to them as slenders. They are very tall individuals. They have figured out how to exploit their character avatar, so they are very, very tall and very, very lanky. They look like the bacteria from the back rooms, you know.
The the bacteria. Oh, okay. Yeah, I
And
forgot what you were talking about.
but I wonder if I can make my avatar, very tall to fit that outfit. I wonder. I'll try. Can't guarantee. I can't guarantee any results, but I will try. Roblox is fun. You should play it again sometime.
If it doesn't make my computer explode, then
Oh
sure.
yeah, dude. Someone made the beep bop. You can walk
Like
around
this.
it and stuff.
Oh my god. I need you to come over here and like help me figure out my laptop settings cuz every time I load up Roblox, it sounds like it's going to explode.
Does it sound or does it run at all?
It runs, but I hate the fucking
Nope.
fan noises.
Nope. That's just Roblox for you. Try running Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna be
I'm
10
going to
times worse. Not gonna lie.
I'm going to have my earbuds in whenever I play either of those games, don't
Oh no,
I?
seriously, you have to have headphones on when you're using this computer. This thing gets fucking loud.
Will my
Like
skull
you
candies
actually need to turn up the volume on your computer, or yeah.
will my skull candies suffice, or do I need actual gamer
No,
headphones
they'll
with the
do good.
microphone broken?
They'll do good. I need myself a new pair of headphones. These ones are being held up by fucking scotch tape and electrical tape at the moment.
I'm still in shock over the fact that the microphone on them is broken this whole time.
Oh yeah, no, literally, this is just like a fucking little umbilical cord that's hanging on right now. It does not do anything. I did not know that for a really long time. But
I'm
yeah, no,
surprised.
it's just picking up my computer audio, which sucks.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you haven't just ripped it off at this point.
I haven't been able to find my wire cutters yet. I actually was gonna. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go into the episode and find the part where I said I was gonna put that avatar in. Fuck. Oh wait, no. It says the time I sent the photo to the chat room. Never mind.
But
Never
is it
mind, bro.
gonna? Do we have to do the math on that again, like we did last
No,
time?
no. It's at 45 minutes in.
Oh, okay.
Quick math.
All right. We have 10 minutes, or shit. When did we start this?
57.
So we have 5 minutes left.
Well, if we want to make it in exactly an hour.
Good job.
Why does it
Good
smell
job.
like this in here?
Riddle me this, Batman. Does my room
Riddle me
stink?
this, Batman. Does our bunker smell? Or is it just you, the viewer, you stanky ass? Yeah, I know you smelled around. It's your stanky ass. Go take a shower. Go take a shower. Go
Never.
put some cocoa butter and shit.
I'm so sad that we're never going to be able to talk about the Riddler again without me thinking of Paul Dano.
Wait, what?
I'm so
The new
yeah,
Riddler.
the new Riddler.
Oh man, I've not seen the new movie yet, but I know it
I'm
looks like my avatar.
I'm afraid to watch it.
I know it's really good.
Is it? I keep seeing people memeing on it.
If it's good, it's memeable. If your thing is popular enough for it to be memed on, you know you got something good on your hands.
Um, I still think about that tweet where it was like someone in the theater moaned when Zoe Kravitz showed up on screen.
Damn, getting some visceral reactions from the audience. I see. Nice. Hell yeah. I'm curious about the movie. I'm really curious because, like, I don't know. I heard it's like a noir.
I feel like I've already seen most of the movies from Instagram memes than actually sitting down in the theater to watch it.
Really interesting. You know what
Especially
sucks?
especially
Yeah,
that stupid scene where he's in Arkham or whatever and he has the stupid metal collar connected to his cuffs.
I have
Like
not seen that.
what
That sounds
what's the
awesome.
it's so weird. Like what is the point of that collar? It's big enough for him to just lift it up
It's this.
over
Oh
his head.
yeah, it was goofy ass fucking collar
uh,
when he was detained.
yeah, when he was arrested.
It's like you put him trying to put plankton behind bars. The
Actual
Riddler's goal was
cartoon
just to get the
behavior.
Krabby Patty formula.
Actual cartoon behavior.
Good God, I love that trope. It's quite
Like
funny.
what? Like when a character gets locked in jail or something, and the bars are like 5 feet apart.
Exactly. Or like they're like, I hate you. I'm out of here, and they just open up the door and leave. They did that in the new SpongeBob movie, and we got a good laugh out of it. Like, I hate you, SpongeBob. I'm out of here, you fucking yellow sponge, and just left his cell and went to another one. That was a good scene.
Didn't Avatar: The Last Airbender do that trope where like Aang was locked in like a stockade or something?
How so?
Like it was supposed to be like like in ye old times they would like lock someone in the stocks and you could throw like tomatoes and stuff at
Oh my
them.
God, yeah. Yeah, they like put him in the fucking stockade and with a bunch of fucking prisoners, like in a big like prison cell. And he was like, he walked over to them. He was like, "Hey guys," and like, "You guys want to talk about like our feelings
Life and
for people?
yeah.
Like, you want to talk about our feelings for people?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, cool. Here, let me take off this pesky thing." And he takes off his whole fucking thing and sits down and has like a conversation about his like love life with everyone. I remember my first love. Her name was Symbol. She was very nice, and she was a monkey.
Like the jolly chimp.
Yeah. Fun fact, everyone. I have a symbol monkey, a jolly chimp. It is one of my prized possessions.
Have you named it yet?
No, I'm too afraid to.
Is it gonna give it power if you name it, like in
I don't
old
know. I think
magic?
I'll give it sentience if I do.
Yeah.
But I love that symbol monkey. He's a very nice monkey. My interest peaked from Call of Duty Zombies, which is oh man, a very
Oh
special
my
game to my heart.
god, we have to talk about that next time about how I was losing my mind while you were explaining the COD Zombies lore to me.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so in the game, the way I learned about this monkey is basically in the game, there's a stick of dynamite stuck to it, and you throw it, and it basically attracts all the zombies to it, like out of curiosity, and then it blows up. So I got one of those. Those things are very vintage. $100 thing. Split between 4 friends. Sophia was one of them. Very nice of her.
I forgot about that. We crowdfunded it.
We crowdfunded the Symbol Monkey. It was a very nice Symbol Monkey. It's still on my shelf to this day. I'm very, very happy to have it.
Has it come to life and haunted your sister yet?
No, I love the monkey. He's my friend. He sits on my shelf. He guards me.
You're my friend now.
You're my friend now. Oh, dude, we're like the Barista Monkey. Dude, that Barista Monkey's awesome. I should put them next to each other.
What's the barista? What was the Barista Monkey?
So at the Goodwill, I found a vintage little monkey, like wind-up toy, and it shakes a little cocktail shaker.
So, oh my god, that fucks! I want to see that.
You haven't seen it yet? I thought I showed you.
No. What? It has like a little martini shaker.
Yeah, a little metal martini, and you crank it up on the back, and he walks around and shakes.
You've never shown me this monkey.
I've never shown you this. Are you serious?
No, you've never shown me this monkey.
He's fucking awesome. I spent $20 back then on him. It was a very good decision. That was a lot of money back then. But
shaken, not stirred.
The scary thing is, once you crank him up, he kind of just goes until he's done. And if I pick him up right now, he's still gonna have a little bit of juice left in him. I'm gonna shake one. That's not really wrong. But yeah, no, he's a very nice monkey. I'll send a video. I'll send a video of it to you, Sophia. And you know what? I'll put it in the episode. Going real crazy. Well, fellas, I think that's about it for the night. I think we're running out of a bit of reel-to-reel tape right now. We're gonna need to get some more of this. How many more do we have in the?
We're exactly 1 minute overtime. Our whole schedule has been thrown off.
Our whole schedule, dude. I'm gonna have to go eat silverfish now. Dude, how many saltwater taffies candies do we have left?
You mean saltwater chestnuts? If you're talking about those, we have around 5 left.
5 left. Are we gonna split into eighths again? I want one. I'm hungry.
We have to share.
I need something to get rid of the feels.
We have to share one with Craig.
Who the fuck is Craig? Oh yeah. Fucking Craig, you shilly goose. You shilly goose. Ever since your big red light turned on one day in the bunk, you've been real nice to us. I love you. You're my friend.
Yeah, fun fact, we never turned on Craig of our own volition. He just turns on from time to time.
Yeah, there's just this big ass, wall in front of us with a big ass red light in it. And every so often it just turns on. So when we're ready, we just get at the old reel-to-reel and we start the podcast. It could be random. These are kind of on the whim.
When the red light turns on, that's when we know it's time to record a podcast.
Yeah. And when it turns off,
we don't know what happens when it turns off.
Yeah. We don't really know. It's still red right now, so what does orange mean? Wait, Sophie, what does orange mean?
Or it's never turned orange. What are you talking about?
I don't know either.
Oh no.
Well, fuck me. What the hell is gonna